Hi guys, welcome back to Trembars. So we all saw Luke turn savage in yesterday's reunion. He has come and done a live. So I've given you 27 minutes of Luke answering all your questions. You're welcome. So have a watch. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
Tom's in you.
Oh, is he? There we go. So we just hit 3,000 now, and it seems to be creeping up. So there's 3,000 people watching us at the moment. So hi, everybody. So we're good to go. So just to bring everyone up to speed, Sam is going to hit me with some questions. I'm going to say some stuff. And then he's going to look at the comments below, and he's going to pick out some of your favourite questions now and then as well.
Pick out some good ones. Yeah, send us some good ones, right, for Luke.
Yeah. Let's do this thing. Right, hit me, Sam. Let's do it.
So, Luke, first question. What is it like watching yourself back on the actual show? What's it like? Strange?
Weird. So at the beginning, it's like, obviously, like, before going into the experiment, it's like legitimately had been single for what, 2 years?
Yeah.
Like, you know me, you're my best mate. You know me well, and you know how hard I'd had for 2 years. So I went on to that show, and I remember it was like peak lockdown. So, and it was not sunny, and I was watching myself. I was pale, my hair wasn't good. I'd been away, and I was just like, man, it's crap. And then slowly, as we go on, like, I know everyone was like, you change your image for Morag and stuff. It wasn't necessarily the case.
I'm going to interrupt, right? I'm going to interrupt.
Yeah, go for it.
As well, I just want to tell everyone that you did actually go on the show for genuine reasons. And you didn't go on just to get famous or followers. Like, you actually went on to find love, marriage, etc.
Yeah, 100%.
You literally went on to find love, yeah. So
yeah,
I think people have seen that on TV now. I think your personality has come across, so they can see that it's genuine. Because it actually was.
I was myself the entire time. I can't fake. I ain't an actor. And so for me, it's like I went on. You're right, for genuine reasons. I really wanted to. Remember, everybody was like, are you doing this for genuine reasons, or are you looking for your 5 minutes of fame? Like,
a lot of people ask me the same, and I say to them, like, genuine. He went on for genuine reasons. He applied for the old version of the show, not the new format.
Yeah. I didn't know I was going to go onto the Australian format until the contract came through. So for me, to be honest, I don't think anyone ever doubts my integrity or why I went on the show.
No, exactly.
But watching myself on camera is difficult, because obviously the journey I go on wasn't easy, was it?
No, exactly. No, it was a long time coming. You had it rough.
That was tough. It was tough. There was some tough watching. Some of the episodes, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I knew it was coming up. So.
I'm trying to look through some questions now. So has anyone got a genuine good question here? Because I'm going to fire a couple of Luke now. Oh, here's one from Caroline Jane Powell.
Go on.
Do you have any regrets from the show?
The kids thing. I massively regret. I doubt I'd put that number one. Yeah. I wish I hadn't wavered on that. I wish I stayed true to what I truly wanted.
Yeah.
But the edit in the show makes it look like I changed my mind for Morag. That isn't the case. What I actually say and what meant was, I'd gotten used to the fact that if I did meet someone who didn't want kids or couldn't want kids, would I continue to sacrifice my want for children for someone who could be perfectly good for me? And that's kind of the journey I went on the show with that. But I'm still the same now. Is like, if I met someone now who couldn't have kids, for example, or had kids, but they were perfectly good for me, I'd probably still look at that. I do want to be a dad, of course I do, but I'm getting old, mate. I'm 37 this week. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's a good question here, right? I don't know if I should ask you or not, but I'm going to do it anyway. It's called Missy1186. So she said, if you could have chosen anyone else to marry from the show, who would it be? That's a tough one.
Oh, God, that is tough. So it's difficult for me to answer that one, because they're all my mates now.
Yeah.
And when you're in my friend zone, you're my friend. I've got loads of female friends, and I never see them in any other light. any other life. So for me, it's really difficult to answer that one. So I'll say Matt because he said it about me.
Okay. Annie Mac 2021. So she's asked, would you consider dating someone who already has kids?
Yeah, I would now. Definitely. I think when I split up from my partner, I dated here or there, but nothing like serious, because like if they had kids, I was like, oh, willing to. But yeah, I would legitimately if someone had kids now, I wouldn't say no. However, I need to be wary because I do want kids. So it would have to be someone who would be open to still having kids, I think. If it was serious, you know?
Cool. Right. So my question, how's single life now? Because a lot of people have asked,
single life, like the honest
answer. Are you still a Morag? So now here's your answer.
Yeah. So obviously, if you haven't watched the reunion show, I'm allowed now for the first time in 3 months or 4 months or 5 months to say I'm single for the first time since the show, because like obviously we split up between the final vows and the reunion. And what you see last night is finally out, but that was recorded 3 months ago. I can't remember the dates now. But I've not been able to date or anything since. But now, like, the reunion's dropped, and like people are always asking me, "You still with Morag?" Or blah, blah. If I'm out in public and people are asking me for selfies or like a comment, So I've got to say to like wait to the reunion, because our story doesn't come out till the reunion. So I'm single.
Nice. Your DMs are gonna blow up now.
I can't keep up anyway, so it's like, sorry.
Right, so what have you learned about yourself from watching the show back, or even during your time on the show?
I think is that in the right relationship, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes like everybody else, but when I'm in my next relationship, that person will get the look on the TV where like I know that now. Do you know what I mean? I was like that in my previous relationship, and I know what I want. Why I went on the TV show is what I'm continuously looking for now. So I know when I find it, the Luke you see on Married at First Sight is the Luke that person will get.
I think so. I think so. Right, we need some more questions.
If you click at the bottom right, it's got a question mark.
No, where's who? Oh,
like if you look at if you click that, that's where everyone's putting them in. I can see like it goes up. There's hundreds.
There is, We're
not going to struggle.
This is a good one, actually.
Go on.
Has the show changed what you look for in a partner?
No.
That
like my first instinct is no. I asked for someone. This is not slating Morag before like newspapers and whatever you like say anything different. Nothing. I am not saying anything negative about Morag at all. But Morag wasn't what I ordered either. Let's be honest.
No. And you can finally say it now.
But I asked for someone like. Colour hair doesn't really bother me. I usually go for brunettes, is usually what I go for. But it doesn't matter the colour hair. But what I do like is that long, soft, straight-in type hair, don't I? And I like a girl next door, like will have a laugh with my mates, like you guys. But also it's got like a good career, but it's loyal and wants a family and relationship. That's kind of what I go for if I was ticking those boxes. And that's why I asked Paul, the expert, for because going in, he was like,
"You've got your comfort zone, though, right?"
Yeah, of course. And like for me, it's like if someone came across with a great personality and we clicked, and I was like, "Oh, yeah." So actually, Sam, you are absolutely spot on there, because like you could typecast someone and avoid good people. So yeah, I'm quite open, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. I think being open is the best kind of thing to be, you could come across someone amazing in that time. Let's read this question, right? So, what do your days look like now that you've done the show? And someone else asked as well, are you still a fireman?
So I'll answer the two. So, yes, I'm a fireman. firefighter. We're not allowed to say fireman. Say firefighters.
Firefighter.
But I'm taking some leave. The fire service have been amazing with me because literally day to day is I work and then I was on call with the fire service and then they had the TV show. It was all too much. I found it really hard. This last month, it's been really difficult for me.
What about the children? You run children's homes as well, didn't you? So
so I obviously run the children's homes, and that is really busy, and it's been brand new as well because I actually had to quit my last job to do this.
Right. Okay.
So I've gone back into doing work. So it's like setting up and starting again.
Right.
So it's really hard to split myself into so many ways. And now, so the fire service have been amazing, and they've given me some time off. So I can't. I go back to it. I will go back to it because it's my love, and I would love to do that forever, and I will as long as they have me. So, but yeah, for me, it's I wake up. I woke up this morning, 8 o'clock after work. I went, and I'm not making money from the show. Everyone's like, "Oh, you must be." No, I legitimately have not made a single penny yet from being married at first sight.
Yeah. So this is a good question, actually. Rockabilly Blue sent it.
Good name.
They said, "Oh shit, hold on, I lost it." It was a really good question. Oh man. So it said, "Do you feel like you finally found a part of yourself that you previously lost?"
Yes, easily.
That was a good question. I thought it related to you.
Yeah, I think it's a good question. I think they focus a lot on my confidence. The one thing I will say is, Sam, you know me. I'm very confident.
In some ways, but in some ways, you're not. So
in terms of who I am, my character, my morals, my outlook on life, I'm very strong-willed. I don't bend. However, physically, I do struggle. So it's my self-esteem I struggle with. But in terms of confidence, I wouldn't have been able to do Married at First Sight without confidence, let's be honest. But I think I have learned. I've learned that stay true to yourself because I know who I am. I'm a good person.
Yeah, definitely. Someone else asked, I forgot who it was, but they asked, would you do reality TV again? That's a good one.
It depends what.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do anything to do with love or relationship.
I was going to ask myself, actually, if there was a show that somebody asked you to go on, which show would it be and why?
I would love to do Dancing on Ice.
Would you?
Or I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, or something along those lines. I'd love to do that because I want to have a laugh of it.
Yeah, definitely. Something less serious.
I wouldn't do Love Island or something like that. It's just not me. I couldn't go through this again. Everyone thinks it's nice and easy and that. No, it was the hardest 6 months ever. So no, I couldn't. So it depends what it was, but I'd love to do something. But I gotta get the offers in.
Right, let me look for some more questions. Right, so what would you say to people who are looking to apply for the show? I've read this one a lot, actually.
Okay, so obviously, Married at First Sight advertising for next season. What I will say is, don't just apply willy-nilly and think that I was going to TV show a couple of months, get a little bit of fame, glory, and what have you. I promise you, it's the hardest thing you'll ever go through. Yeah. And you have to be 100% in it. If you're not, it's brutal as well. Imagine getting rejected.
Make the attraction, please.
They haven't got big enough cameras, Sam. You know that.
You must have balls to go on that show. Fair play.
No, I couldn't do that. No, I couldn't do Naked Attraction. No. I do know. I'm not going to give away who, but one of the cast members, a guy, was contacted by them.
Really?
Yeah. I won't say who, but yeah.
Is he going to go on
said no. Yeah. They obviously said no.
Was this before Married at First Sight or after?
No. It was afterwards. It was in the first couple of weeks when the show and it came out and that person was contacted. But I won't give away who. But we rip him a lot.
All right, here's a good one. So now people know you're single. Are you cautious to date people now going forward?
Yeah. So like, be difficult for me for the last couple of weeks because I haven't been able to say anything or do anything.
Yeah,
but like, yeah, I want to find someone, date someone, and what have you. But I want to know like who's genuine and who's not.
Yeah, true.
I think are you dating me because you like Luke on the TV, or are you dating me because you like
you as a
want
person?
To get real? Yeah, or are you dating me because like it's just a fun of games and you can say, "Oh, I dated Luke, I'm married first sight," you know? So yeah, so I've got to be cautious. And but yeah, like I went on the show for legitimate reasons and I haven't found it, so I'm back to square one again. So
and like I said, he actually genuinely did. He really did. It wasn't just 5 minutes of fame. He actually went up for genuine reasons.
I didn't know how big this was going to be. If anyone thinks I went on the show, like, I don't watch reality TV. I've never met anyone off Love Island. I don't watch it. If you think I went on the show for 5 minutes of fame, you've got no idea, because nobody knew how big this was going to go anyway.
Exactly.
But yeah, like mine was a drunk application form. Pullman's later. I'm in front of the TV.
Don't worry, I've applied for first dates.
Yeah, look at Sam, everybody. Look at this handsome guy.
Yeah,
look at him.
Put me on first dates. Tom Witten _02. He said, "When's our next night out, lads?" I had to shout out Tom.
Yeah, shout out Tom. I reckon the weekend after next, I think.
Where we going?
Yeah, it's your birthday. It's your birthday.
It's your birthday.
Yeah.
I'm actually in Liverpool on the 19th to see Youngblood.
Oh, let me come. I'm going to come live for you.
Come to Liverpool. Right, guys, we're in Liverpool, 19th.
19th.
I got to shout out myself. Right, so everyone follow myself. Blackout Barbers, all one word. Get it followed. Come on.
Make sure you do.
And then everybody's got to contact Fred on their first dates and get me on.
I'll message him. I got the hookup, Sam. I got the hookup.
Right, let's get some more questions, Luke.
Yeah, go for it. I can see him lighting up.
Yeah, same. I think about nearly 2,000. 2 seconds. There's a lot to do with Morag, so I'm going to skip them for now.
Yeah.
This could be a controversial one. So since the show, has any of your previous partners reached out to you? That's in a good way or a bad way? Obviously, don't say too much, but yeah. You can't name names.
I won't name names. I had a very horrible message from my aunt ex from when we were 21.
Yeah.
So she messaged me something horrible, but like about what she'd heard on the TV.
Yeah.
And like,
I was
I was like, what are you on about? She like messaged me, like, I won't go into the details, but like she like was saying how horrible it was. I was like, but I didn't say anything like that, what you've said. So I've just fucking got rid of her. And someone else has tried to get in touch, but I wouldn't hesitate. So I don't even know what they were reaching out for. But yeah. And you'd be surprised at how many people like from your past are like, oh my God, Luke, which is nice. Like it's great. But then you'd also be surprised that you'd think you'd have a lot more contact from people you thought were friends and haven't during this time as well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, I got another one here as well, because a few people have asked, would you date someone older?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah, would. Yeah.
Oh,
tick my boxes.
Yeah. So, obviously, as you know, Sean's here right now. He's got a question for you, Luke.
Hello, Luke.
Oh, Sean. Hello, Sean.
Hi, everyone. Hi, nearly 2,000 people.
Yeah. Easy.
So, my question to you, Luke. First of all, well done on the show. Amazing job.
Thank you.
Thank you. Amazing. Fair play. I just want to ask, what's next for you?
We've asked that already.
No, what's next for you?
What's next for you?
Career, stuff like what?
Wow. So this is the thing: is I went on and I didn't think of the next step. When I went on to the show, I was willing to move and pack up my life if I fell in love. I gave everything, even on the show. I even gave more up off the show when people realized I quit my main job. Yeah. I've made a lot of sacrifices to get to the show. What happens next now is that, like, I've been so overwhelmed with the response from the UK public, is legitimately I want to use my Instagram to benefit people. So I'm gonna have a laugh of it. I'm gonna stay humble. I'm gonna stay like me, from you guys know me, but I also want to start like helping people who are struggling with like mental health.
I was onto this issue as well.
Yeah. Like, but yeah, let me just finish that because I'm gonna show you my shirt as well. So like, yeah, I want to help people with mental health, self-esteem issues, confidence issues, relationship advice, and stuff. Because I've had thousands of interviews.
That could be a next job.
What's that? I love guru.
Hang on, Luke. I've got a good question before it goes.
Yeah, good for it.
Find it in the thing. So Amber Louise said, "How was it trying to build a relationship with someone when the cameras were on you? Or did you build them?" Me, I don't know. Did you build them more the relationship when they were off?
Well, actually, 2 seconds. I'm going to come back to that question. Amy from the show, she's just put in the group, so I'm going to shout out to Amy. She says, "Okay, I got to pack up my house. Can you say about the partner swap?" So
yeah, I was about to go into that next because a lot of people are saying about Amy, and a lot of people are asking about the partner swap. Yeah.
Okay. So me and Amy, we became really close towards the end of the show because there's one scene on Married at First Sight where we're at dinner party, and me and Amy start talking, and she really started to open up to me because I was really trying to help her and Josh. Josh is one of my boys from the show.
Yeah.
And I got to know Amy, and me and Amy are really very emotionally intelligent people, and we just clicked. So me and Amy right now, we save each other under each other's phones as Twinny, because we were really close. But during the partner swap, there's actually loads more to it. But she cooked me breakfast, yeah, we had a good open chat, and yeah, we talked about football because like Amy is sound as fuck.
Who does Amy support?
Chelsea. I remember, yeah, Chelsea.
Come on, Amy.
Yeah.
Amy, get out. Get out. Is she watching now?
Yeah, she was. I don't know if she's gone off because she said she's packing. But yeah, that was a shout out to Amy because she's watching. But what was the question? What was the question?
Was it hard to build relationships with someone on camera, or was it easier off camera?
It was hard. It's mad. So like, you got the cameras around you. It's like, so we met at the wedding day. You got other cameras around you, and you're trying to get to know this person, and then you're off doing these screenshots and photographs, and what have you.
Yeah.
And like, I think why I stuck it out with Morag so much was because I was really trying to look after her because of the cameras.
Yeah.
And like, I was understanding that, like, if you're on camera, it's really hard. Like, a lot of the other cast really struggled, like, being in front of the camera on time.
Yeah.
So did I. It's really intense. And there's some days you're recording for 14 hours, 12 hours, 10 hours. And like, we barely got a day off. I think we have one day off a week every 2-3 weeks without some sort of interaction or whatever. Yeah. But it was hard to build a relationship off and on camera because you don't know what's real.
Yeah.
And like, remember, I had a lot of people in my head like warning me. So, and I was like, I don't know, because like, you got the cameras there, and it's like, right, and I was confident that she was beginning to like me for who I was. And then like, obviously, like, it plays out on camera as it happened. But it was really hard. Because it intensifies everything times 100 and then some. It's like going on a blind date on steroids. Do you know what I mean? It's like really, it's really intense.
This is a good one. Do you think the show matched couples well?
Yeah. How influential were the producers in the whole show? Like, did they basically tell you what to do, or did they, or is it a lot of like fly on the wall kind of stuff?
No, I'll defend Paul and Charlene.
Right.
I spoke
trying to get out of your comfort zone, weren't they? Which is a good thing, I think.
Yeah.
Sort of,
I mean, like, the matches, like nobody knows how the matches are going to go down. You could like have two people on paper, and then they just don't fancy each other, and then something happens, and then they're off down that storyline, and you're like, right, that's good to the races. The only reason that me and Morag went as far as we did is because I tried so hard. I was not giving up, and then obviously Morag starts to try her in her own way too. in her own way, I guess. But like, yeah, no, legitimately, like, I think there is a science behind it. But also you've got, like, you know, I'm not stupid as well. There is an element of TV, I think, maybe. But like, I'll defend Paul. I really do think Paul is one of the nicest, most genuine people. And Paul was my biggest support off camera.
Yeah.
And he really, really tried matching me with someone. I know he did. So I'm giving a big shout out to Paul Brunson, because he loves us all, and he legitimately wanted each relationship to work, I think.
All right, I'm trying to look at some more questions. So can people send in some good ones? Come on.
Yeah.
Get them in. What was you going to say?
Oh, I was just saying Team Paul. We love Paul. Yeah, Paul's a good man.
Yeah, Paul was lovely, wasn't he?
Paul was class. And like, I still speak to Paul now. I actually spoke to Paul 20 minutes before going on live.
Oh, wow. Fair play.
Yeah. So, I'll always be in contact with Paul. So, yeah, I got a lot of love and respect for that man. He's like the perfect guy.
Here's a good one. Did you keep the wardrobe that Morag chose for you?
Oh.
Yes, but there are two types of trousers I will never wear again.
What's that?
There was.
Was it the ones I seen once, and I was like,
yeah, you ridiculed me for them. Yeah, and they were the ones I wore at like the second ceremony, and Twitter just ripped me, and I was like, yeah, I deserve it. I deserve it.
Yeah.
Like, I like wearing socks. I should be comfortable wearing socks. So it is what it is. But yeah, no, legitimately, like that day, I went out and I legitimately spent like nearly £600 on my own money.
Yeah, your dresses has improved, definitely, I'd say.
I think so. Slightly. But also, I'm not going to go Essex boy either. I'm not. Just not me.
No.
It's not me.
No, exactly.